Okay, kittens, I have to be honest with you guys. I really didn't want to, but the desire sensor started to get the best of me, so I have to do it. Do what, you may ask? Well, if we take a look at this right here, of course I am talking about Voyager's banner. Even though I did say at the end of the last video that I was thinking about it, I honestly didn't want to. I technically only have like one new servant I'm looking forward to this year, and it's someone you guys may have not heard of. She honestly probably might not even be that good, but I was thinking of wailing on her, but I'm like, you know what? Why not? So while he's on rate up, this is my absolute final attempt to roll for Voyager. Of course, we have the Dino chick, but if she shows up, that'd be wonderful. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that. But there's two things I want: Voyager and MLBC. Or actually, maybe I don't want Voyager. If you guys are confused, let's just get to the rolls and I'll explain. Before I even get started, kittens, I have a very important question to ask you guys. It may be a little personal, so I don't want to make you guys uncomfortable or anything like that. The question is, are you subscribed? If that subscribe button is red, you may want to click it. Why is that? Well, not only do you get to enjoy more videos by me, but at the beginning of every video, I get to call you kitten. And believe me when I say that, when I say, hey kittens, I'm literally only talking to my kittens. If you're not subscribed, that doesn't apply to you. So become a kitten today, because we have been growing pretty fast recently, so that's pretty sick, right? I believe that's the third card only. Which, speaking of, while I was talking, that second card, there was a good few seconds of lag before it even showed up. I thought maybe that was gonna be the Dino girl, but unfortunately it wasn't. Could have at least been like a 5-star C, you know? So what did I mean in the beginning of the video when I said maybe I don't want Voyager? Somebody under my community post, it was either my community post or the last video that I uploaded, they were telling me how I should just not go for Voyager, that I should just aim for the Dino chick. It's like the whole desire sensor thing, you know? Like, you aim for one servant and you get the servant you don't want. It's not a new tactic. I've done it before, but I haven't done it in a while. So for the purposes of this video, fuck Voyager and fuck foreigners, right guys? Fuck them. You know, those 10 seconds alone might get this video demonetized. Oh, for yeah, I don't want Voyager at all. I don't even want to see a foreigner. That Dino chick though, give me like 5 copies of her. I don't even know what class she is, but just give me a, I don't know, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's a writer. Well, we got like 2 Cs, one of them being decent. No Shinji though, so I'll take that as a W. Man, just look at him with his adorable face and good hair and nice color. Do I wish I had hair like that? Hell nah, bruh. I want to look like this. If you just showed me her face and not the entire body, I think that she would be competing in like a RuPaul Drag Race or something. So I had to, whoa, hold that thought. That was a gold spark. I don't know who the hell this is gonna... Oh my god, I got the Dino chick. And she is a berserker. Okay. You know, it might be obvious a dinosaur being a berserker, but I don't know. Okay, well, this is already better than the last video where I didn't get anything. Hell yeah, please give me 4 more copies of her, please. Don't give me a Voyager. Okay, as I was saying, I had 2 pretty weird experiences today. One happened a little earlier in the morning, and then one happened around like, I don't know, lunchtime or something. So I was talking to a friend. Oh, nice. That is my second copy, I think. Yeah, it's only my second copy, so 3 more, hopefully. I was talking to a friend, and she had a pretty rough week, and I wanted to cheer her up. So I was gonna surprise her because she's home. So I was just gonna bring food, and we were gonna hang out and stuff like that. And one of her favorite places happens to be Panda Express, which truthfully, I don't like. I honestly don't think I've stepped foot in a Panda Express. I don't even know how long. Well, not counting today because of, you know, the story. So I go into this Panda Express, right? It's pretty packed, surprisingly, because it's just a dog shit restaurant. So it's packed, and already the person, because there's 2 people working, 3 minus the guy in the kitchen. There's one girl who's taking all the customer orders, and then the other girl who's finishing off the orders and then ringing them up in the cashier, right? So as soon as I enter, I could just see the first girl look, she looks miserable, man. You know how most people say, like, whenever they're at like a retail job or working at a restaurant, it's pretty miserable? Like, you could easily tell just by looking at her face. It wasn't horribly busy to the point where there's like, oh, hold up. Spitting facts. Oh my god, I got the Dino chick. Hey, yo, is anybody into this? Okay, this right here, thumbs up. Good roll. So the line wasn't horribly long to the point where even I want to pull my hair out, you know? But it was pretty busy. And this chick, she just looked like she didn't want to serve you food. And the awkward part was that I'm just trying to be like the least pain in the ass as possible, right? So she's all like, oh, so what do you want? Literally in that voice. And then I'm like, I'll just take like half rice and half chow mein, whatever. So she's scooping it up all sad, and then she slowly slides over to the food, you know, like where the meat and the veggies and stuff are, and then she looks at the tray, and then she looks at me, right? And normally I expect these people, I shouldn't say I expect them, but normally what they do is they'll ask you, oh, what do you want? and once you say, oh, give me this item, they'll scoop it up for you, and then they move on to the next item. They'll be all like, okay, so anything else? This girl was all like, she dragged my container over to the food, and then she looked at me, and then I'm like, I'll take the beef broccoli. I honestly forgot what I got. So she scoops up the beef broccoli, and this is where it was just weird, right? Like I said, normally they'll scoop up your item and they'll ask you anything else. So she scooped up the beef broccoli, and she dead stared into my eyes. And at this point, I was kind of freaked out. I was like, what? So I'm standing there, and she's all like, and then I'm like, and then she's like, it was a good fit. What? No way, dude. NP2 Dino Girl. NP2? Oh my god, we got NP2 Dino Chick. Bro, that hair is majestic. It was a good 20 seconds of just silence. She's just dead staring into my soul. And then she asks... No, she doesn't even ask. You know what she says? She goes like... okay. And then I'm like, oh my god, this is so weird. Then I'm just like, I literally just acted. I was just like, oh, just give me the Kung Pao chicken or something. I didn't even think about my next item because I was so freaked out. So I get my order, she slides it over, and the cashier was different. This is like the yin and yang of fast food workers, right? The cashier was the loveliest, just kindest person to be around. She was very sweet. She asked me, oh, what day is it today? And I'm like, oh, it's Thursday. And she's telling me how it's been a long week and that it's been very busy. We kind of had like a small conversation. It was really nice. And then she rang me up, and then I left, and it was just like, what the hell? That was such a weird experience. I've never worked fast food. I probably never will, but honestly, man, if you do, props to you, because I could only imagine just how much of a nightmare it is, especially if you're like in a weird part of town and people are just assholes. It could take a toll on you, man. And the thing about her is that she was about my age, so it's around the time where depression starts to hit you. So yeah, I doubt she's watching this, but I hope you have a good weekend. Hey, school's almost over for most people, so that's a W. So I did mention 2 experiences. So this was around lunchtime, I would say like noon or 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock-ish. I said to myself, screw it, I'm not gonna go home without Starbucks. So I stopped by Starbucks. Oh my god, we have a 3rd copy. Can we possibly get 2 more, bro? Oh, by the way, if I haven't said it already, I don't want Voyager. So my main thing is I get like a chai latte, and I tell them to add vanilla cream and to blend the strawberry puree into the foam. It's lovely, man, I'm telling you. So I pull up to the drive-thru, and the guy who's ringing me up just sounds like he's having the time of his life. He says something along the lines of, hello, how are you doing on this very fine afternoon? My name's so-and-so. Nice to meet you, and what's your name? Already, I was like, whoa, okay. So I'm like, oh, I'm Angie, nice to meet you. And deadass, this is literally what he says. He's like, all right, Mr. Angie, what can I do for you? So I'm like, oh, just give me my latte or whatever. And then he says something like, oh, okay, a latte, that is an excellent choice. What size do you want it? And then I'm like, just give me venti. And then this dude literally goes, he's like, oh, okay, venti like my heart. And since I also added strawberry puree to the drink, he's all like, strawberry puree because it's as sweet as you. You have made an excellent choice today, Angie. Anything else? It caught me so off guard. I actually started laughing, and I think he heard me because he started laughing. I could hear him through the microphone. I'm like, no, man, that's it. And then he's all like, oh, it was a pleasure to meet you, Angie. I'll meet you at the front. I have never met a Starbucks employee who loved their job as much as this dude. Like, I'll be honest, man, once I got to the front and paid, I tipped him 20. Like, come on, man. 2 quarts? That was 4 rolls? What? I honestly counted 3 rolls. I think I was talking way too much, man. Okay, so I guess that's the video. I didn't get Voyager because I absolutely did not want him, you know? Actually, what the hell does it even matter at this point? We got 2 copies of the Dino Chick. It seems like the quest to collect all foreigners in the game is going to be much, much harder than I thought. Anyways, ladies, gentlemen, I'm going to leave this here. If any of you got Voyager, please let me know in the comments below. We have about a week left in this event, so if you're thinking of rolling for Voyager, I mean, you have some time. But I know most of you guys are saving for Castoria, so let's hope the gacha gods bless us all, man. Anyways, the Discord link is in the description, and I have a gacha playlist on my channel where you could watch many, many, many videos like this. Anyways, I think I'm about to head out right now. I have to edit this video, and I gotta finish this damn event, man. So I'll see you guys later. Stay safe, stay wonderful, and as always, peace out.